Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Stay Comfy and today I am starting my own custom neighborhood. This is my second attempt at it. The first attempt was back in December and I was working on 3 different lots for about a week or two, but then I hated how they turned out and eventually gave up. Now I am back because I've been seeing a lot of people create their own custom hood like Yorkie Bee, SimShrink, Simulation Princess, and some Sims 4 creators that make realistic save files. I started getting ideas from them and I wanted to try again. This time I realized that my mistake in my first attempt was starting off with the buildings first and going without references or a plan. So now I am starting with decorating the hood rather than building, and I find it better this way because it gives the world some life to it and also gives me an idea of the environment that my lots will be in. So my idea for this hood, or at least this part of the hood, is a little countryside where there will be a farm, a farmer's market, ranch, a wildlife park, and cottage. At least that's what I have in mind so far. I also made a little rocky, secluded area here to make the place a bit unique and also to fill up the amount of land we have. I like to think that the Sims can walk up there and hang out or have little events, even though they can't really go there, but it adds some depth and storytelling. I also moved the plot of farmland you see in front so I could add my wildlife park, which I thought was fitting for the area since there were so many trees. I also went in and got rid of some of the hood decor, especially the trees, because I think I added a little too much and I didn't want to have the pink flashing problem later on, especially since this is just one part of the hood that I'm working on. So when I start to decorate the rest, it can pile on. So I just got rid of the redundant and just unnecessary decor that doesn't really need to be there. I am such a noob when it comes to building and all of that, so trying to make my own custom hood is a challenge for myself, and I'm not even finished with the custom hood. I'm only starting, but as someone who's not really good at building and is new to making a custom neighborhood, I feel proud of myself for trying to do this, and I can't wait to see how it ends up in the end if I keep going. What inspired me to make this country type of vibe here is because I live in a country-ish area myself, and I've been inspired by my relatives who actually own a farm as well, so I'm kind of taking like inspiration and reference from their actual house and farm. And then also I just enjoy the slow type of living as well, and I think it's fun to play Sims that live that way, so that's why I created this countryside, I guess. I know this is The Sims 2, but I want to take a step away from it for a moment to talk about The Sims 4 with all the recent news and the new burglar update, which is base game to my surprise. I played The Sims 4 last month. I just got back into it and I haven't played it since because of all the updates, so I just haven't had the motivation to deal with all that, I guess. And the other thing is there's going to be cars, which is really cool, and I see people saying that there's no point because Sims 4 isn't open world, but The Sims 2 isn't open world either, and they managed to make cars work, so hopefully EA makes cars work in The Sims 4 because it would be nice to see your Sims actually go into a car when they leave the house, so that would be nice. And that is just my 2 cents for The Sims 4. But yeah, I'm planning to play some Sims 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload anything. I might. It depends on my mood. I might. But for now, I am just focused on building this little custom hood of mine. So, aside from the little countryside that I have going on right now, I am a little lost about where to go for the rest of it. It's definitely going to be a bit more of a rural area, very family focused, suburban-ish, maybe a little bit of suburban-ish. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of like family homes and community lots that are catered to families and maybe some adults. Here I'm kind of like doing some type of horse ranch, and I was thinking about adding a bar, but I feel like a bar is not really suitable because I want it to be like an activity for everyone. So I'm probably gonna make it 2 community lots, one for a bar and then one for a restaurant. Maybe a restaurant themed horse ranch. Or wait, hold on, what did I just say? A horse ranch themed restaurant. That's what I meant. That would actually be cool. So I might do that. I might do that. I don't know if you can tell or if you noticed, but there are only 2 residential lots in this little countryside area. And I think I'm going to add another residential lot somewhere. And it's probably going to be a rundown trailer home full of weed and vines and all that. This huge residential lot that you see here is where I will be building a farmhouse in the next video, and I will be talking about the household that lives there in more detail. But for now, basically the family that lives there are one of the wealthiest families in town. They own a farmer's market where they sell all of their produce, and the mother in the family also sells her baked goods there as well. But that is all I will say for now, because I'm going to talk more about the family in my next video where I will be building their home and all that. So I'm excited for that. Also, this little area here, I just wanted to get creative with the hood decoration, so I wanted to make it seem as if a sim lived there, and I wanted to make it seem like they are the ones who own the horse ranch, which is why I put the little tracks there leading to the horse ranch. And so this family, this hypothetical family that lives there, is probably one of the other wealthier families, because look how much land they own, bro. And the big old horse ranch as well, which you will see later on. Yeah, so I'm assuming that whoever lives here is also friends with the family that owns the farm. Aside from this main hood that I'm working on, which is much more rural, I'm going to also make a city using the downtown, and so there's going to be a bit more modern suburbs and houses, as well as high-rise apartments. It's just overall going to be urban industrial, I guess, taking some inspiration from New York as well. But other than that, I really have no idea what to do for it just yet. So that's something in the far future for me to worry about. Okay, we are now nearing the end of the video, and you guys will soon see some shots of what I've done so far. And if you've made it this far in my video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.